Okay, we got Jacob here with International Audi, and he's going to be showing us an Audi E-Tron. And what do you want to tell us about it?
Hi, so this is the brand new 2019 Audi E-Tron Quattro, our first all-electric SUV that's going to be mass-produced. So in terms of size, you're looking at between the size of a Q5, which is our mid-size segment, and our full-size Q7. So right between there. Everything you'd expect in an Audi is here. Audi made a commitment to make an Audi first, an electric car. It's an Audi first that just happened to be an electric car. And they did a pretty nice job with it. So if you check here, it's going to have all the standard things you'd expect. All natural leather interior, dual touchscreen, haptic touch response, Audi virtual cockpit, which debuted on a few of our cars back in 2017. It's got the new electric Quattro system, so it's a two-motor system, one in the front, one in the rear. So you have about 355 horsepower, and then when you put in boost mode, it takes that kinetic energy that is stored up from your driving and boosts up, I think, to about 405. Pretty sure it's like 405. And so with boost mode, you can use it multiple times per time you have the vehicle on, as long as you have that kinetic energy built up, which is pretty cool. Because I know like some, Lucas mode and some other modes for other EVs, it limits you towards one time per drive, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure.
I don't think it does,
but
sure. It does lose its acceleration as your battery starts winding down.
Okay. Not an expert in Tesla, so don't quote me on that. With the E-Tron here, a lot of room in the back as well.
Spacious. Oh, they got USB ports in the back. Took Tesla quite a while to get that.
Wireless charging up in the front for your phone.
Okay.
So they have that.
Is that a touchscreen back there?
Yes, it's touchscreen for the climate controls.
So we got a touchscreen for the rear climate controls.
One of the complaints I get all the time, being this is a German car, is that the cup holders are too small. Because the Germans hate cup holders, is so what I've been told.
Definitely not made for the big gulps.
No, you're not supposed to have your 48 of Mountain Dew. But with the E-Tron here, you can actually fold the cup holders in, so you can have your big, slurpy drink and ride in style.
All right. Let's go around to the driver's side.
So you're going to notice here the European Spec 1.
Oh, that's right. You said this is the European Spec car.
1. So you're going to notice European Spec. This is a Premium Plus trim. There's two trim levels for the e-tron, Premium Plus and Prestige. This is European Spec. This is a Premium Plus, but it has the Prestige rims that in the American market, at least for 2019 reservations, isn't available. You can get on Prestige, but not Premium Plus.
Okay.
The charge port is going to be located on the other side. I'll get to that in a second. But part of the design with Audi, they wanted to make it look very much like an Audi. You have the LED matrix headlights in the front. They did the lights here on the side to make it look like a battery, like on your phone.
Yeah.
So when it's on, this will all light up. You have the single frame grille, which is kind of an Audi, customary thing. It goes inversed. That's here, and there is some air intake to help with the drag coefficient. The drag coefficient in this actually is pretty good. It's about 0.3, so you did a lot of time with that. And actually, underneath the carriage of the vehicle, we have the aluminum protection guide, whatever they call it. There are dimples in that, so that it's better airflow, so it helps the drag coefficient. Don't know if you can see there or not in there.
Oh, like the Mythbusters golf ball thing, right?
Yeah, just like the golf ball, actually. So this is going to be the charge port right here. As long as the vehicle is off, you can hit this button. This is my first time doing this, actually. So take it out.
Okay, so standard J1772 on this one. Oh, that's
and close in this video, isn't it?
Cool.
And I press this, it opens it up. And I can insert this back in here.
Nice.
So a lot of, packages you can get on these cars now, because it's coming out of Premium Plus. A lot of these things come pretty standardized with the Quattro. So you got heated seats in the front and ventilated seats in the front, virtual cockpit, navigation, all that kind of stuff. Quattro comes standard with the vehicle as well. Then when you go up to the Prestige, you get additional things, a little more ambient lighting, massage seats, head-up display, in addition to the virtual cockpit.
And then is this combo?
Yep,
it's
fast charging. So this one pops out here.
Okay, so that pops out for fast charging. I don't want to touch it because I'm not breaking anything. And you mind if I hop in?
Go for it.
Okay, let's take a little look in here. Oh, yeah. Woo! Okay, first we got to check out those cup holders. And there we go. Folding cup holders, they fold out of the way. Because everybody is mostly concerned about cup holders. And looks like something's happening here. Oh. Or maybe not. Nice feel. Can I just turn on the accessory? Let's see what happens. Oh, that came up quick.
So obviously this European spec is not really road capable yet because it's not to be meant to be driven here. But virtual cockpit is found through almost all of our vehicles right now. That's going to give you, if you hit view, it enlarges and shrinks the speedometer and tachometer. It's a full LCD display here as well, and I can change what I see here: media information, phone connection when it's paired up, and of course your map. Now when the Audi Connect, which is our online subscription-based service, allows you to use the app and whatnot, is active, then it becomes like a whole Google Maps view.
Wow.
And so you get a 6-month trial subscription when you buy a new Audi that has the navigation package on it, and they can choose afterwards if you want to.
What's the general price for that?
It fluctuates a little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we got.
So this is going to be the main MMI, otherwise known as our multimedia interface. It's more app-based now since 2019. So right away, this is what's found now in the new A6, the A7, A8, Q8, and now the E-Tron.
So we got navigation, media, phone, radio, phone apps, vehicle, purchases, settings. Nice and big. Oh, even more. Holy crap.
More. So messages, user information for your key user agreement, weather updates.
Now, what I'm going to note in comparison to the Tesla is, now, the Tesla's got a big screen, but in the recent firmware 9 update, they have made just about everything more difficult to access while driving. And look at this. Everything's nice, big, and easy to access. Now, they did split it into 2 integrated screens. It looks like we got climate control down there. See if I can get it without some. Oh, you know what? That would be a great idea.
So, the bottom screen is used for your climate controls, so I can press here and I can adjust the temperature if I want to. I can do my heated seats, my ventilated seats, my AC, my heated steering wheel is located here.
Nice.
Air recirculation and the whatnot. And then you have kind of like your widgets, your shortcuts that appear here. So one radio stations to listen to, I can listen to those right away or go right back to home. This shuts off the top screen. As all of our cars have that option. It's going to be your home link garage door opening system. And that's your downhill assist. Below that's going to be like your drive select. So it changes, how the vehicle performs. It's going to be dynamic, comfort, auto. All automotive makers have something like that. E-Tron Quattro does come standard with dampening air suspension. So we have that, which is great if you have the towing package on it, because with this car, if you have it equipped, it does tow 4,000 pounds.
4,000. That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
So when you're taking down the farm and doing all your...
Oh, we're calling someone.
Oops. That is going to be my regional rep, whose phone is, I guess, connected here. So I'm going to decline that, just so we don't take his call by accident.
Well, one thing I'm going to notice right off the bat here is the responsiveness of the touchscreen is, this is responding pretty much how my phone would.
Yeah, that's what they were going for too.
And
that would take you to the nav. You can shrink and enlarge. This is really cool. So if you hit search, you have the option. Let's say I want to go here. I can tap it in. So I want to go to Audi Milwaukee, AUDI space, and it'll pull up everything. Cancel.
I zoomed down.
Awesome. But if I want to do this is super cool. I can actually spell out where I want to go. So if I want to go to Starbucks, I can just write Starbucks.
Oh, that's what you meant spell out. Okay. Holy crap.
Somebody know. Audi Starbucks isn't a thing. It would be a cool concept, but right away you can just spell it out. You don't even have to look down when you're driving, because you can do this while you're driving. Yeah, your phone's connected. Yeah.
See if you remember how to do it, though.
Oh, don't quiz me. I'm on video.
That is really cool. And once again, I'm blown away by how responsive that was.
Click the middle.
Oh, jeez.
Hold mine down.
Oh. We'll just look over at this screen while
Okay,
he's
cool.
doing
There you
that
go.
over
So
there.
that's connected.
Okay.
So that's really cool. Voice recognition system, top notch. Now everyone complains about voice recognition.
Oh, yeah.
I complain about it. Even my 18S4, which is worlds better than my previous generation Audis, is still a little iffy because it takes a while for you to learn your voice and stuff like that. This is super intuitive. I'm hungry. Oh, you hear me? I'm hungry.
You can operate everything that is currently being shown in the display by
Okay.
voice. I
Yeah,
can
I know.
display additional.
Probably because this is the
Demo
show
car.
one. Yeah, it's not gonna.
Yeah, and it's German spec, so
Yeah, it's German spec.
might not do as good with the English.
If I had a keys to A6 or something, I would be able to show
It works the same as the other.
I can say
Audis.
that. I can say I'm cold. It can ask me what temperature to adjust it, and then it will adjust it accordingly.
So basically, someone finally shoved an Alexa equivalent in a car.
Actually, that's a great point you made. So this is equipped with Alexa as well. It is the first car to equip it with Alexa, which you have to have Audi Connect to have streamed to your house. But what you could do is you can say, "Hey, open my garage door," and it would open it up, or play that song.
I'm okay. The reason I'm not saying anything is I'm somewhat speechless at the moment because I was gonna shove an Echo in my car and connect it with my to my phone with Wi-Fi and go through the car with Bluetooth.
Yeah. I haven't tried
Wow.
out the Echo part of it yet because it's fairly new for all of us Audi Brand Specialists as well. But it is the first car to incorporate that too. And of course, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You don't have to pay extra for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto either, like some of the other brands have you do. I have navigation on my car. I have the virtual cockpit in my car, and I tend to also just use Apple CarPlay most of the time.
Yep.
So I like how that works too, and I'm just so used to using my phone that it just comes second nature.
Yep. Can you show me a charging screen? Is there a charging screen?
That's a good question.
Good question. I know you're as new to this as
Might
I
have
am.
put me on stump right there. I know there's a way to do it with nav. I know it will populate for when it might be in points of interest. Oh, geez. Fast charging, regular charging. So if I go here, it looks like if I go here to additional searches, points of interest.
Oh, okay. So this is showing us.
Keep in mind that this is the first time I'm doing this in this car, but because it's laid out like all of our MMIs have been for the last, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7 years, I'm able to just, if I know the system even closely or just a little bit, I can still figure it out without having being taught that.
And so what you're saying is it's intuitive. So
Yeah.
if you've had an Audi in the past, chances are you'll jump in this and you'll feel right at home is what you're getting at.
And our systems are pretty well liked. Business Insider always ranks us like 1 or 2 for like the last few years in terms of what our infotainment system's like. So I can find fast charging. I can click on that, and it will list all fun things. Outpost, Marshalls, Outpost again, another Outpost. Apparently UWM has one.
They have one. It never works.
Oh, bummer.
And it's only 20 kilowatt.
Ah, man.
My built-in charger in my car is 20 kilowatt alone, AC.
So the car does incorporate its it uses 150 kilowatt hour battery
charge rate.
Charge rate.
Okay.
So right now I think that's industry leading or close to industry leading, which is kind of cool, obviously. And the cooling system on this is very unique too. So the battery structure is different about this car. It has like a crash frame to that battery. So if you were to hit it, it will take that impact. It's also going to have a coolant system that regulates temperature to more like I don't want to say tropical temperature, but so that in the really cold conditions, it's going to still charge at a decent rate and still maintain its battery life. And then at the warmer temperatures, it's going to cool it down. So it's, from what I gather, and I'm not an engineer, so don't quote me on this. Where a lot of them go underneath it, I think. I don't know. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay, no problem. No problem. So the nav will show us where charging locations are. How about now? The car's plugged in. I'm guessing on a 110 right now.
Yeah, right now we're on a 110.
How can we see the status of the charging, or am I missing that?
Oh, that might be here.
Oh, here we go, right on the main screen. So, all right, so charging in progress. We're at 93% of the battery capacity. 215 miles currently in the battery, it looks like. We're charging at about 800 watts. Once again, this is on a 120 volt, probably 15 amp outlet. Green. So I'm guessing green is probably where the battery's located. which is
It's
underneath.
gonna be located
Or-
underneath the floorboard. Right here.
Okay, so it's kind of like Tesla
Yeah,
under the
it's-
floorboard.
it's kind of a
So then that's probably the charger then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where the charger's located. Come on, focus there. You can do it. My camera's showing its age now.
Sure.
What was I gonna get at? I'm losing it now.
It's okay. That's how I usually function through life. I hope I'm imagining I'll be editing some of this. I hope I haven't stuttered or.
Oh no,
done it.
you're doing about as good as I do.
Cool.
So you're doing great.
I'm
here.
sorry, I don't know everything about it yet.
Yep.
There's a little bit of a learning curve.
If I can, I prefer unedited because then everybody gets to see.
sorry.
the-
Sorry, guys. I guess
a little
you.
bit, but now, okay. So we talked about fast charging. It does the combo charger. Does it support any other styles or just J1772
I
and
believe
combo?
the JC is 1772.
Okay, which I guess pretty much covers it since most of the manufacturers are doing combo in J177, US J1772.
German brands,
Europe,
American brands tend to
Europe
have
is
their own.
Type 2 or
I
Type
forget.
3.
I know what you're talking about. I can't-
Bjorn, you're gonna have to answer this one. Sorry, buddy. And then I remember one of my viewers asked, was there a charge port on both sides or is it just on the one side?
So for the American market, it's going to be on the left-hand side.
Okay, so the one we saw, and then on the Europe market, it's just on the right side. Or
I am unsure.
unsure.
I'm
Okay,
unsure.
all right, no problem. I'd rather you say you don't know than.
That's how I work. I'm not gonna overpromise, underdeliver.
Yep. So I guess because I know you guys are all wondering, my initial impressions of the car. It is so far my initial impressions with the few minutes I've had hand on. It's a very solid vehicle. It's about what you would expect in quality wise from an Audi, which is pretty much top notch. Obviously I'm not going to be able to show you guys driving. Bjorn, once again, I got to leave that up to you. And I think you've done that one already a couple times. But I'm blown away by the touch screens. Yes, it's not as big as the Tesla screens. It's not a 17-inch. The resolution is amazing. Viewing angle's great. Oh, look at that.
So it gives you a 360 surround camera too on
And
here.
they got a 360 surround
which
camera.
gives you the front,
Yep.
back, and then the mirrors. Now we have the doors open, so it's not going to do that. But there is a way to do a 3D view as well, so I can actually
crap.
spin the car around. And this is going to be found on our A6 or A7 or A8.
Can you close that door? Okay, now I'm really getting giddy here. If Tesla can't come out with this with 8 cameras,
Yeah, that's, might be some tape or dirt on it.
oh, yeah.
That could be the case too.
If Tesla can't do this with their 8 cameras, there's something wrong. Still thinks the door's open.
Yeah.
Demo cars, you know. But look at that. It even shows. You can even see the charge cable. Well, it kind of skewed it. That's
Yeah.
supposed to be plugged into the side, but my gosh, check that out. Oh, we can see people walking. This, I think, takes the cake right there. I've seen it on the Nissans, but this is nuts. That is crazy. 3D. Look at that.
Yeah, read that off 3D.
And then we got.
And you have your different.
Wait a
points.
second. That's
That's the front
full
view. Yeah.
front view.
Yep. So I can change the viewpoints on here. So if I want aerial view, back view, and if someone opened the tailgate, so it's showing the. I promise this thing can't fly yet. It's not going to Mars anytime soon.
Now,
But,
if you curb your rims in this car, a
You're-
monkey's going to jump out of the trunk and hit you with a baseball bat and take your license away.
Yeah, you're.
There's a major problem if you curb this vehicle. I'm very impressed with this, and
the shifter is like.
I shouldn't. Charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't have it in drive. But yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
You
just
never know on
just-
demo cars.
You can shift it up and back, and
Okay.
then park is right
Park
here.
buttons.
Yeah, but electronic parking is right there.
Nice.
Park will actually be right here.
Oh, right there.
So, yeah.
Park.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's similar to what a lot of our other cars are, A4s,
Yep.
S4s have, where it's toggled. But it's I think it's like a ghost shifter almost. It just floats. It's a floating shifter.
That is nice.
Yeah.
But man, those screens, that is crazy.
Yeah.
So, wow. Do you know what size battery pack is in this bugger?
Yeah, it's 95.
It's a 95
Yeah.
kilowatt hour. And do you know what the max range would be?
No, the EPA hasn't announced officially what
Okay.
it's going to be. It's gonna. All we really know, because I don't want to again overpromise, underdeliver.
Right.
Is that it's gonna be competitive with like iPace and 75.
I do. Yeah.
Well, I'd guess, I'd throw this out there if just based on, and because I don't work for Audi, or an Audi dealership, so I'm allowed to take some guesses. But I'd guess since the car's at 93% charge right now, and it's showing about 215 miles. I don't know if that would be equivalent to Tesla's rated or ideal. I would factor a guess that it probably has about a 240 mile range with a 95 kilowatt hour battery. I'm probably off, but just given what we're at, what it shows, I'd say it's pretty good for an SUV. Little less for the capacity than a 90 kilowatt hour Tesla Model X or 100 kilowatt hour Model X, but still for an SUV that is pretty darn good, and I am impressed. You probably don't know this one. Do you know who manufactures the battery cells?
Oh shoot. Off the top of my head, I don't.
Okay, no problem. I think that's all the questions I have at the moment.
Cool. Oh yeah, there's LED ambient lighting in here too, which is pretty sweet.
Did that?
That's real wood.
No. I thought it followed my fingers.
Oh no, that would be sweet.
It's probably my eyes. Oh, here we go.
There is a way to change the colors on this too. I mean, there should be like ways to have like 30 different colors.
Yep.
Which is pretty sweet. It's
So-
great for dates. You know?
But no romance mode yet.
No
Did you
romance
see that one?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Romance mode on
Oh,
new
the
Easter
fireplace.
egg, the fireplace.
Yeah, okay.
And then to top off romance mode, when someone sits down in the seat, the car farts now.
Oh, that's
Now I wish
that's
they would
not my
spin.
ideal date, but I mean, the fireplace. We're gonna need that in Wisconsin here in the next few days.
Yeah.
It's a nice fireplace.
I'd really wish Tesla would spend more time fixing their very poor user interface, which has just gotten pretty much worse every update.
That's so strange.
I mean, the whole car is a freaking computer, and we're taking a step back. But this is really impressive. Do you know what the starting prices would be on these?
Yeah. So the ordering is going to be similar to what Tesla does. You make a reservation online; it's a $1,000 reservation, and I believe starting Premium Plus is around $74,900.
Okay.
Around there. The Prestige is around I think $81,300 or something around there.
That's not
depending on how
bad.
you have it all packaged. Because you can really load this thing up too.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Take a shot. What do you think fully loaded is going to run?
Oh geez, I built it out the other day, and this is the problem with working in the car business. Every time a new thing comes out, you're
Yep.
like, "Oh, I want to get this," and then you're like, "Oh, there's a thing called negative equity."
Yeah.
Which,
I've experienced that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you could get it up close to 90 if you wanted to.
That's not bad. I mean, fully loaded, that's going to beat the pants off of a fully loaded S or an
I mean,
X
a
by
P-
about 50 grand.
A
even.
P100D is like what 140, 100,
Full,
150.
I think the fully loaded Model S, you're looking at 150 now.
Okay, gotcha.
And a fully loaded X, about 168.
Sure.
I want to say right around there.
Yeah.
But that's also with your ludicrous mode and God, who knows what. But well, I appreciate it, Jacob.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris. It was a pleasure
And,
meeting you in person. And
This was really a treat that Jacob was able to sit with us here. And I forgot my list of questions you all sent in. So if it's okay with Jacob, I'm going to send those to him. And hopefully Jacob can get a response to what I haven't covered already in the video. And I'll put together a little response video for y'all. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video now and just do some walk around shots for y'all because I know you guys want to know what this thing looks like in a little more detail. So thanks again, Jacob.
thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
And we're at, once again, if you're in the market, we're at International Audi.
Milwaukee.
Audi Milwaukee. International Audi Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Actually, it's in West Dallas.
Audi West Dallas
Wisconsin.
has the same ring to it.
Milwaukee, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Milwaukee County. Address is in the description box below, and feel free to stop in and
Say hi to me.
Say hi to Jacob here and pick his brain for any questions that you might have. So, thanks again.